There's a.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't do that. Okay.
You can.
I just
You
moved
just
it
have
over.
to
That's all right. I don't
Release.
want to do it.
release the Kraken.
Slide it over.
Release the Kraken. Good morning, Two Bros Podcast, episode 43. 43?
Yeah, I think you're right.
43. 43.
Yeah.
You know, and,
Yeah.
and hanging out and, you know, the kids from school and, you know, just rambunctious and
Yeah.
rowdiness, which
Yeah.
is great. I love the livelihood, but I don't.
Yeah,
need
but
to
it
be
comes
there.
a limit to it.
Yeah.
At some point you can say, "Oh, this is the cultural experience."
Wow. 670 rooms.
That's a big statement. If you're putting a hotel
Yes.
by the train station
it's
where
huge.
where you come off the air train,
It's 100. First of all,
which is mostly Manhattan,
Right.
And some of the places in Brooklyn and
Yeah.
and maybe like
which
Astoria
is what
and
the
stuff
air
like
train was for.
Right.
It was supposed to be for that, but it neglected the hotels. It went from the airport direct and bypassed, so it went right over all the hotels and past them. So it's not like you can get off on a stop on the air train and go to local
Right,
hotels.
right,
That's
right.
where they fucked up at. Because all the hotels are on by the conduit side, you know, on the south
Right,
side,
right.
and well, the
Yeah,
north
it
side.
was. I remember when it was when they were laying the work.
Yeah.
It just seemed very short sighted. Just it's
Yeah.
like, well, we kind of like doing this, but why aren't we including? I mean, this could be bigger. This could be.
Yes.
It could be so much
Well, it
bigger
was-
and so much better
it-
than what it is. It's the same thing with that new Second Avenue line that they put in.
Yes.
It's like it could be like, so what? You've taken care of like what 8 stops
Right.
on the thing.
You took care of 2 people.
Yeah, you pretty much.
Yeah, you took care of a certain specific crowd, and that's what this thing is. The air train was so Manhattan centric. It was like, fuck these JFK hotels. We go to Manhattan. You
Right.
come to the city and like pipeline it right to Manhattan, which, that's not New York. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like New York is New York.
New York is the
5
5
boroughs.
boroughs,
You
right.
know what I'm saying? And
Right.
so many people are so Manhattan centric that it's like they think Manhattan is New York.
Right.
It's the city, but yes, okay, and the other outer boroughs are thriving. They're so you're gonna see that in Jamaica. Shout out to my buddy CNY, John P. Divine, if I said his name correct. He's part of that whole JDV, the Jamaica Development Group.
Okay.
I bid on it. I tried to go in under my African American status, and they were like, "Yep, no." We didn't have enough cash, not enough bank account, not enough,
Not enough African.
No, the African was enough, but I didn't have enough bankroll. I was,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't funded enough to go in there and take that,
Oh, yeah.
get some of that work. And all the guys that did get those contracts, they were like, "Yo, come over with us," for the diversification class, because
Okay.
it was a diversification project.
Mhm.
It required some people to. It was open to diversification, which is good and bad because it kind of puts you in a label, and it's like you're here for the diversification.
Right. You're here to
meeting.
be at meetings.
Right.
Chad,
And-
you got to be at this meeting.
right. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of was like, "You guys are fucking using me or what? What do you?
Yeah. Yeah. You're a token.
Yeah. Token. Totally. I can't speak for OJ, but I can tell you a lot about shit in the hood.
Yeah.
They ask me all the time.
You're the token.
Did OJ do it?
Did he do it? I think we all believe he did. So I mean, and I don't know. He didn't tell me. So
Right. He
I
didn't tell
wasn't
me.
there.
I
So
wasn't there. I think
but
Kato knows. You think Kato knows?
somebody knows something.
Kato, the kid,
Probably.
the pool guy.
Probably. No, the driver. Well, the guy that was living in the pool house.
That's
Is that what
Kato.
it was?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I don't know.
I think he knows something because he's fucking bonkers now. Like
He's nuts.
yeah, he's like,
He's gonna kill himself. He's gonna write. No, it was me.
fooled you, motherfuckers.
What if we
all up.
find out that it was like done by like aliens? Like aliens actually came down. Said this ought to be fun. Did it? And then just
That would be crazy. But I think the personification of aliens actually pronouncing themselves over for OJ is like the
Well,
big-
they watched all the videos. They said this guy's
right,
a legend. Oh my god.
right. It's true.
That's his wife? Messing with... No. We got to
Damn.
get her.
Yeah, it's true.
That's
You know,
wrong. I
if
shouldn't say that.
I know it's horrible, but it is funny that if you know
Stuff like that. You saw that. You know, you saw him from a little boy and
yeah
became what he became. And that's sort of like a part of you, part of your history. And
I
so
get
it was bigger than just Michael Jackson passing. It was kind of like a part of your own history is leaving.
Interesting.
You know, so kind of like mark this part where, okay, now this is you're entering the part of life where things start leaving.
Yeah, and it's true because then you have some, you know, but actually you go back and you start remembering more. You know, because you don't have it, you won't create any new memories for that person. Like Michael Jackson. So now you start remembering how you were affected and how you were touched and how did it make you feel and all that other stuff. So I always like that part of. It's unfortunate when someone passes. Yeah. But I always like the reflection part. You
do remember. Hopefully, you remember.
Just like this guy, Rob. I mean, just like the story of Rob. Like this guy was far from my memory.
Right.
But when they said he passed away, I go, "Oh, I remember."
And you just remember all that stuff.
Remember all these little stories about this guy. All these
we were at Peanut's house. We were all getting drunk, and he was getting drunk with us. And then we were just sitting around, just like you just hit this quiet lull, and then the dude said, "I wonder if Jesus has some cousins."
Scorer, and then he went to Cardozo and whatever else. He was gonna be like one of these hometown heroes, go to fucking school, and same thing. Couldn't keep the grades and couldn't keep a fucking Ciroc out of his.
He could.
You know, he couldn't leave the streets alone. There's a lot of these guys are like that. They just love the street too much.
By the time he did play, he's significantly old. Yeah. He was because I think he did 2 years at St. John's, right?
Who?
Boo
and Tony went to St. John's. Yes, they both went to St. John's and did 2 years. Yeah,
and he was either he has or he attempted to try to buy back the Beatles catalog from the Michael Jackson estate. And if anybody's got money for it, it's Paul McCartney. Sure. He takes a shit and he loses a couple $100,000.
No, but what? He's an interesting guy, Paul McCartney. Does his wife have one leg or something?
I have no idea. I don't know where that came from.
His wife has one leg or something. I for some reason I don't know why I remember this. If anybody can validate this story without us googling it.
Paul McCartney's wife has one leg.
Yes, I'm more than positive that that's a thing. Like I don't know why it's relevant, but
okay, I wouldn't know. Yeah. All I know is he makes a bunch of money every time he sings "Hey Jude." Yeah. So this is my 10th Billy Joel concert.
Well, but again, it goes to what you said earlier when we opened the show today. You said that there's a piece of you that lives with that.
Yes.
So maybe that's what's happening to some people. And I mean, when he's gone, again, not wishing anything, but brother's family.
Jesus.
And killed his own kids too, and did some weird shit and set both like houses on fire to make it seem like they were being attacked. And this guy was like a weirdo. He's a nut job. But it happened to be one of those.
For fuck's sake,
the estate of
one of those was the estate of Bruce Springsteen, or the former estate of Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, something like that. And allegedly this was over like some money, like it was a money grab.
So this dude was rich.
Yeah, when it was supposed to be some kind of like inheritance or some kind of a money coming down, and I don't know, fucking guy went nuts and killed.
So you'd rather kill everybody
than share a little. I don't know why.
Pittsburgh.
Can't we all just get along?
Nope.
No. All right, Two Bros Podcast, episode 43. We are out of here.
We're out.
Have a blessed day. Have a blessed week.
Absolutely.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
We'll catch you on the next one. Keep this going. Peace.
This is Frank from Amsterdam. I'm watching Two Bros Podcast on 30 TV. Loving it. You should watch
Ghost TV, right?
13 Ghost TV. Exactly.
Exactly. What I said, which is what he was supposed to say.
What I meant.
That's right. All right, you watch the Two Bros Podcast on 13 Ghost TV. Like, comment, subscribe.
Do it.
And share. Holla. All the way from Amsterdam. My man Flake from Amsterdam.
Not Reverend Flake.
Not Reverend Flake. Holla at your boys. Peace.